That's all the global market action that we have, but how will all of these overnight cues impact our own markets? Our research team is joining in with the trade setup, the stocks that are likely to be in the news, and of course, the setup on the F&O side as well. First up, Vivek joins in to get all the market cues we need to watch out for. It was a truncated session, Vivek. Good morning to you first up. And how's the setup looking like this morning?
Good morning, Harmaz. Well, first up, we can't take any cues from yesterday. Most of the global markets were shut yesterday. So 24th trading session is where we are taking the cues from. 24th, like I mentioned, US markets had a truncated session, but a positive session. So some positive handover coming in over there. But on the other hand, when you're looking at crude oil prices, they actually gained on 24th, and they actually saw a bump up of almost 1%. So Brent now hovering around the $73.50 a barrel mark. But Indian markets a significant underperformer in the last trading session. Failed to hold on to opening gains, ends near the day's lowest point. Along with that, the Nifty also closed below 23,800 mark, and the heavyweights, especially Infosys, HDFC Bank, were among the key drags. Not only that, the market breadth too was very much in favor of the declines. Along with that, metal stocks, which actually rallied on Monday on hopes of a possible import duty cut, all of them reversed their gains, and so significant selling pressure. The only pocket of the market, or the only group that actually did quite well was the Tata Group, and this was an anticipation of a likely IPO coming in from the group in terms of the Tata Capital getting listed onto the exchanges. Siemens and capital goods stock did see selling pressure emerge. Siemens now down almost 15% in the last 3 to 4 trading session. Greaves Cotton, that was another stock that was in focus, gaining on the back of the likely IPO of its subsidiary. But overall, today morning, Asian markets giving a positive setup, GIFT Nifty 2 indicating a gap up start. Important to note whether that particular start that we might see in the green can sustain, and whether the Nifty can close in the green in today's trading session.
That's been the bigger question, right, all through the week and last as well, whether those gains sustain or not. Vivek, thanks a lot for that. Over to Abhishek now, joins in with the stocks that you need to keep an eye out for today. Abhishek, good morning. What's on the list?
Good morning, Homas. To begin with, Gland Pharma, the France Health Safety Body issue has issued about 10 observations for their manufacturing unit. EPAC Durable has clarified on reports of China company, that is Hisen's plans to buy about 26% stake in EPAC Durable. They say that business discussions are in preliminary stage over there. Seagull India, their arm in Ludhiana, has actually signed a concession agreement with NHAI for 981 crore worth of project. Ramki Infra has got a letter of acceptance for a project which is worth about nearly 215 crore from Hyderabad, the Metropolitan Water Supply and Sewage Board. Amber Enterprise, they have issued clarification on CNBC-TV18's report of Amber Enterprise looking to demerge their electronics division. They say that the company has several subsidiaries and it keeps evaluating various strategic opportunities from time to time. As on date, there is no such event that actually has triggered a disclosure requirement for them. BPCL, they have emerged as the lowest bidder for 150 megawatt of solar PV power project of NTPC. The estimated capital outlay is about 756.5 crores, which can generate rupees 100 crore annual revenue for them. Nalco has signed a mining lease deed for Utkal D and Utkal E coal block to enhance their coal production capacity to 4 MTPA. Back to you.
Abhishek, thanks a lot for that. We'll keep an eye out on all of these names. And lastly, Sudarshan joins in with cues from the F&O space. Sudarshan, good morning. The 200 DMA is proving to be a very strong barrier for the Nifty.
Morning, Ormas. That's correct. So, for major part of the day, Nifty was around 200 DMA of around 23,840, but it failed to manage to hold on to the levels around that or above that, and at the end it closed with a cut of minor cuts. And for today, GIFT Nifty is indicating a start with a gain of around 30 points. But talking about because today it's the monthly expiry in the last 2 series, that is October and November, Nifty has seen a cut of almost 8%, and this month also in December, so far we are in the negative territory. So we'll have to see if we extend the losing streak or to return positive. Now coming to the flows. On 24th, we saw FIs selling more than rupees 2,400 crore in the cash market, but DIs have bought more than rupees 2,800 crore. In the derivatives market, too, FIs sold more than rupees 1,000 crore, and they have reduced long positions by 44,000 contracts, but at the same time, they have also reduced short positions by 28,000 contracts. And with this, FIs long exposure now reduced to less than 24%, which is lowest since November of 18th. And on the client side, long exposure remains healthy. It's at 65%. And on the option front, 23,850 call has seen addition of nearly 8 lakh shares, and 23,700 put has seen addition of more than 11 lakh shares. Important levels for Nifty, support remains around 23,550 and resistance here 23,850, that is around 200 daily moving average. 4 stocks have come out of ban. Those stocks are Bandhan Bank, Granules, Hind Copper and Manappuram Finance. So keep an eye on these stocks.
Sudarshan, thanks a lot for that. And since Sudarshan was mentioning that the Nifty needs to turn positive for the series, 23,914 is that level that the Nifty has to cross to turn positive for the series this time around. Well, time for a short break. Up next,